Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, Friday, the 20th of February 2015, this is John Faraclas from Allaboutshipping.co.uk for our weekly recapitulation of the markets and the world geopolitics affecting same. It was a turbulent week, of course the previous one as well. The main index, the Baltic Dry Index, closed down all these days, except the last 2 days now was up since yesterday 2 points at 513, which is 27 points since last week's 530. The BCI, the Baltic Cape Index, was up 2 points at 542, but it was 88 points down since last week's 630 points. The Panamaxes and the respective BPI was minus 2 points at 514, which on the other hand was 16 points up from 499, which was a level just below the barrier of 500. The BSI was up 7 points at 490, up 4 points is last week's 486, and finally the BHSI was up 3 points at 270, which on the other hand it's 16 points is last week's 286 points. Mixed feelings and mixed pickings for the wets. The BDTI was down 4 points at 841, which is 26 points down since last week's 867. On the other hand, the BCTI declined the worst. A rise at 600 points plus 9, but here we have some good news. It was up overall 18 points since last week's 582. Geopolitics. Everything is focused on Europe these days, Europe and its periphery, with Russia taking the lead in many issues around, and interesting in the former Soviet Union region, which we all know from geography. There is plentiful of news to come. The Ukrainian saga continues. We have told you even in writing, a peace deal is a peace deal, but those who have to honor it, we shall see how they come up. Another issue in Europe, Greece, we will know very soon as we speak. We expect the results. Hopefully there will be an agreement, but it's about time the world and on this instance they should know how mutuality works. Mrs. Merkel talked about mutuality. I have to refer Frau Merkel to the shipping industry, where we have the P&I clubs and mutuality. There, I'm sure Mr. Schäuble and the others will explain to her how mutuality works, and that same it should have to go and work in the shipping industry. It's different to have premiums and different to have calls. All these are set up nicely. The rest of the world in the region there, ISIS, is giving us a big mess. America is raising the tone. China is trying its best as well. The Chinese have paid an official visit. The fleet admiral met the Greek Prime Minister the other day in Piraeus. It's all now very unclear, not clear what's going to happen. We had too many immigrants, again another main problem, and of course terrorism is everywhere now. So on this tone, we wish all a long weekend. In some nations they've got a Monday off, and let's hope that logic will prevail, and I'm sure that we are passing the message to Mrs. Merkel of how mutuality should work, and people should not do deals under duress. No matter the outcome, we would like to see a proper deal for the peoples in Europe. This is John Faraclas from Allaboutshipping.co.uk, over and out.